Hey guys, welcome back. I have a tutorial for you today. I wanted to do something kind of girly and rosy and pretty, so I came up with this look. I used a million different products, which I will link below for you guys, but if you want to learn how I got this look and all the products that I use, then just keep watching. Okay guys, we're gonna get started. I have already used MAC's Painterly Paint Pot to prime my eyelids. Oh yeah, that's all finished. So today we're going to use a couple different products. We're going to use some MAC pigments, and for a lot of my transition colors and some other colors, I'm going to use this absolutely beautiful palette. This is called the Dream Big Palette by Diva Makeup Queen. This palette was actually created by a friend of mine here on YouTube. Her name is Wing. I'm going to link her below, and she sent me her new palette, and I'm so excited to use it in a tutorial today. So I'm going to use some of the neutral colors as transitions and such. What I really like about this palette is that there are cool tone and warm tone transition shades in here, which is key. Key, guys. I'm actually going to start with this transition shade. This is called Passion from the palette. I'm going to put this on as Sigma E40. I'm going to sweep that right into the transition. Okay, for a highlight color, I'm going to use Vision, which is this pretty bone color, just with a MAC 239, and let's just pop that on as a highlight. Okay, just to deepen up that crease a little bit, I'm going to take this. It's called Faith. That's a little bit of a darker brown on that same Coastal Scents brush, and I'm going to wiggle that into the outer V and crease just a little bit to deepen that up. Okay, so let's start the lid work. Yay! I'm going to use two really super pretty MAC pigments. This is called Vanilla, and it's super messy. If you guys can see, we're super pretty, but super messy. I'm just going to take whatever's in the cap. I'm going to pat that on a flat shadow brush, tap off the excess, and then I'm going to put that on the first 1/2 of my eyelid. I'm going to kind of bring it into the inner tear duct area too, and I'm going to bring it up a little bit, which I'm ultimately going to blend out anyway, but, you know, then I'll go back in with my fluffy brush and I'll kind of blend it just so it kind of, I don't know, it's just the way I do things. You guys know I do things backwards. And now I'm going to take this other MAC pigment. This is called Rose. This is a beautiful rosy color. I know what you guys are thinking. I'm getting a ton of fallout. I'm thinking that too. Okay, I kind of forgot that you have to foil rose because the pigment kind of brushes away. So I'm going to take some of rose pigment. I'm going to mix it with MAC Fix Plus. And I'm going to apply rose wet. Because I forgot, it's kind of one of those pigments that you need to apply wet. You can top it when it's dry, but when you first apply it, you really got to do it wet or else it just doesn't translate. What I'm going to do is go back in with a vanilla pigment, and I'm going to deepen that up, foiling it as well. As I always tell you guys, makeup is just, it's an adventure. So if something isn't working, you have to work with it. You have to change it up, make it work. And that's what I did here. I'm going to take a little bit of rose pigment, and I'm going to now place it on my eyelid with my finger while it's dry and pat it out so I get the most amount of pigmentation. Now I'm going to go back into Dream Big, and I'm going to grab this color. This is called Believe. It's a beautiful chocolatey brown, and I'm going to take a little bit on the end of that same blending brush, and I'm going to bring this into the outer V for some definition. Just start in the outer V here, and then I'm going to bring that into the crease here. But I'm not going to touch the lid. I'm gonna touch the lid. I'm going to grab a little bit of that original transition shade and I'm going to blend it out. I'm going to use a little bit of MAC's Costa Riche and a little bit of that to the lower lash line, just a tiny bit. And let's smudge that out. I'm going to take that same dark chocolate color and I'm going to run that over that shade. And we're going to hit that outer V now. I'm going to make that nice and heavy. I'm going to clean up this edge a little bit. I'm going to use my by L'Oreal Voluminous False Fiber Lashes today. I love the way this stuff smells. It smells like plastic. Delicious. Okay. We're going to coat these puppies up. The reason why I'm lifting my lid is because I don't want to get too much on my lid because we're not doing false lashes today or eyeliner. And for the lower lashes, we're going to hit Clinique Bottom Lash. You guys know it. Okay, so you obviously see how much fallout is on my cheeks right now. Right here, there's a ton. That's why cleanup is so important. I tried to take off as much as the pigment as possible with my Q-tips, but yes, we need some help. So I'm going in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla, and let's go ahead and clean up these under eyes because fallout happens. And I know you're supposed to put on your eyeshadow before you put on your face makeup, but I am a foundation first girl just because my eyebrows take like 18 million years. So. Alright, now that we've cleaned that up, I'm going to set my under eyes with my Serenity Scott Press Powder in Press Powder Foundation in Fairest and my Inglot Forest S brush. Ooh, the lighting just changed. Sorry about that. I don't know why I'm saying sorry like I had anything to do with that. I want to add a tiny bit of punch to this look, so I'm going to take this glitter. This is the MAC Reflex in Gold. It's a beautiful just gold white glitter. And I'm going to add the tiniest bit of this right in the inner corner. Alright, so I'm going to move on to contouring, and this is the Hamptons blush by Serenity Scott, and I'm going to grab this contouring brush. No, it's not contouring. Tapered highlighting brush. I'm going to ever so slightly contour, I mean barely anything. Just enough to kind of give a little bit of shape to my round face. For blush, I'm going to pull out an oldie but a goodie that I haven't used in forever. This is my NARS Blush in Orgasm. I have not used this blush in, I can't even tell you how long I haven't used it. So we're going to use this today. This was my favorite blush forever. And then my collection grew and I kind of forgot about it and stopped using it. It is so beautiful. For my highlight today, I'm actually going to use some of the vanilla pigment. We're going to try a nude first and then let's go with something a little bit more striking. I'm going to start with Whirl Lip Liner by MAC, which is kind of a brownish pink. And I think this will, I always have to do those on my hand first. And to top it off, I'm actually going to go with this. This is Melted Peony by Too Faced. It's one of the melted lipsticks. A tiny bit of that on. Now I'm going to go back in with Whirl and I'm going to blend it all in. Now I'm just going to top this off with this Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lip gloss in Maverick. Oops. So that is what this kind of rosy nude looks like. I'm going to try on something a little bit more punchy because I think this look can really handle it. So this is what it looks like with a nude, and let's go try on something a little different. I'm going to start with MAC's Burgundy Lip Liner, which is a beautiful burgundy. I'm going to put that all over the lips. Okay, so now I'm going to use this product I haven't used in a video before. This is the Cream Lip Stain. I forget what the name of the color is because of course they don't put it where it's visible, so I'm going to link it down below for you guys. Looks like this. I featured this in my last haul video. And that is the finished look. I love the way this lip color looks. Even though these eyes are kind of strong, I feel like it can really handle this dark blackberry kind of color. I think it's really pretty. It dries down to a matte finish and it doesn't transfer. It's super pretty. I love it so much. If you guys decide to recreate this look in any way, please tag me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, any of my social media. That is linked below. I love to see how you guys come up with your own versions of this look. I love the way the same makeup looks on different people and how it can just really transform on different people, if that makes any sense to you guys. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, just go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. It really helps me out and lets me know what kind of videos to make more of. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!